This week on the podcast, it was a pretty good time. We had a fairly interesting episode discussing many of things, but at the end of the episode is the 13 Sentinels spoiler cast. So do not listen to the end until you've finished the game or the LP, whatever the case is, because the spoiler cast is at the end. And in that same, I do a countdown so that I don't spoil anything for you. So, listen out for that. Okay, now in that same vein, I'm going to do a countdown right now because I was being asked about Punch Mom's opinions on things related to 13 Sentinels, and she's right here. So, almost in vein of what you're going to hear in that spoiler cast, I'm going to count to 5 right now, and if you have not finished 13 Sentinels, don't listen, all right? End the video here. It's okay, all right? 13 Sentinel spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Punch Mom, I have to do this so that you are... Hello.
Okay, hi. Megumi is trash. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna go a little bit softer on that, but go state your piece.
She does not listen. She does not respect Jiro's opinion, even though you have information that he doesn't have. He is the person that he is in this moment, and you are just straight up not listening to him. He's basically not consenting to this, and you are just blazing through and just not listening because no, we love each other though.
But in the end, right? His head was all fucked up by external factors, and in the end, it was okay for him to ignore his boundaries because it ends up working out, right? And Tamao was also involved in setting that whole thing up.
Is Tamao Jiro? No, Tamao is not Jiro. She cannot consent for Jiro. So if Jiro's like, hey dude, I don't like it that you're living here. Hey dude, I don't like it that you're so up in my space. Okay, the whole living here, whatever, rental agreement, contract, fine, I guess. But he's clearly not cool with how involved she is, and she is repeatedly not listening to that. It is the same energy as fucking gotta impress Yuki-chan, blah, blah, blah.
And
when she says, no, it's no. Stop it.
And the underlying fact that in the end he still had those feelings deep down that were locked away because of his head fuckery.
That's fine. Okay, listen. Maybe. Let's say you could guarantee that he will remember something. There will be a spark no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that this man has to suffer throughout this whole journey to get there? Why can't we just be chill, be fun, and make you fall in love with me again? Because I know that we have that spark, so I don't need to be all up in your...
When you say suffer throughout the whole journey, because you mentioned it before, you're talking about feel as if his demands are not being met, or he's not being heard, or no one's listening to what he's saying?
Yes, it's that as Jiro, if you put yourself in poor Jiro's shoes, he's just living in his life, and then this girl comes over and she's just being super pushy, basically being like, well, I cooked you food, so now you have to love me. Like, that's not cool. And he's just gonna suffer through that and be like, oh, it's okay, I did love you in the end. Yeah, it was like months of like awful feelings, and I avoided going home because I hated going home so much. But it's okay. No, you could have just been chill, been like, hey, I'm your new roommate. Anyways.
So people were pretty sure that I was just out in the fucking woods on this one, and that you would have a completely different take on it. How interesting that we happen to see things kind of the same way. And I believe that's without even getting into the part where you're gonna go potentially shoot children because a cat told you they were witches in the hopes of maybe getting his memory back.
Yes. Trash.
I didn't say it.